I'm standing on the beach of what will eventually become one of the most expensive cities on the planet.
No bridge, no skyline, no ferry building. Just fog, sand, and a couple of guys loading a boat at dawn.
This little dock is the whole port of San Francisco now, where ships from Boston and Valparaiso unload.
Hides, dried cow hides. This is literally the currency of California right now.
They even call them California banknotes. Those ships probably took 5 or 6 months to sail here from Boston around Cape Horn. This hide traded for about $1. Boots cost 5 hides, a cooking pot around 8. All right, heading into town, about a dozen buildings on a muddy path. Let's check it out. I keep expecting car traffic, but instead it's just wind, a rooster, and wood being split. In the 1830s, California is technically part of Mexico, but Mexico barely controls it. The ranchos run themselves, genuinely strange. These adobe walls are sun-dried mud and straw, almost a meter thick, keeping it cool inside in summer. Last 20 minutes, I've seen more hides than in my entire life. This economy runs on cowhide and tallow. Someone let me peek inside one of these adobes. Just one room where the family eats, sleeps, and lives. The family I met has 7 kids, 2 grandparents, and a dog, but adobe insulates well, so it's decent. I've been told there's a hide warehouse ahead. Everyone says it's the most important building here. Nobody tells you. Tallow, rendered from cattle fat, was as valuable as hides, used for candles and soap worldwide.
He's fleshing the hide, scraping off fat so it won't rot.
Sí, es necesario.
I tried to help, but he didn't let me.
Next stop, the only tavern in Yerba Buena. So, if you can call it that, it's just a room with barrels. Dark, low ceiling, wood smoke, something fermented. But after that hide warehouse, this smells amazing. No menu, no currency. I paid with tallow from my pocket. He accepted immediately, not even surprised. They work a rancho half a day south. They rode in to trade. They speak Spanish. Mine's terrible. We're managing. He showed me trade here is barter. Coins rare, beans settle deals. I didn't know 1835 California was like this. I could have stayed longer, but I'm walking to the mission south of here before afternoon. No other option. I keep noticing the silence. No engines, traffic, or planes. Just wind and dry grass, and that hawk. There's Mission Dolores, founded in 1776, one of California's oldest buildings, still standing exactly like this in my time. These 4-foot-thick walls have survived 200 years of earthquakes. The adobe flexes, not cracks. Someone figured that out early. Ojlon people, indigenous to this region, painted this ceiling. Their art literally holds it together. California's missions were complicated and brutal. The Ojlon were forced to convert and couldn't leave. That's the reality. This small cemetery here holds thousands of Ojlon remains. Official numbers are rough estimates. Period records are incomplete. This isn't just a church, it's a whole compound, kitchen, tannery, workshops, sleeping quarters, a self-contained village with a power structure. And this goat absolutely does not care about any of the history. She's just here, living her best 1835 life. Heading back to Yerba Buena, but I'll cut off the road to see a rancho. Tavern guys said 1 mile east. California has about 400 to 500,000 cattle, but only 5,000 non-indigenous people. Cows outnumber humans 100 to 1. Vaqueros, California cowboys, were world-class horsemen, roping steers at full gallop, a skill that became the American cowboy tradition. He's showing me the riata, but my loop fell apart. He's nice, but it takes years to learn. Watch this. No shouting, no whip, barely a move. They think as one. I've parked cars with more effort. What surprised me, many California vaqueros were of indigenous and Spanish descent, and the rancho system depended on them. She's inviting me in, handing me a bowl of something. I'll eat it. You don't refuse a rancho grandmother. Rancho families were generous. You showed up, Got fed, stayed as long as reasonable, no bill, just food. Look at this. No roads or buildings, just hills, grass, bay. I'm thinking how this will all change in 13 years. January 1848, James Marshall finds gold at Sutter's Mill. Within a year, this settlement goes from 50 people to 25,000. The gold rush ended the ranchos and hide trade immediately. Most vaqueros and Californio families lost everything within a decade.
Want to know more about Californio families after 1848? Comment below. It's a story rarely told.
Late afternoon, the settlement feels different. Cool air off the bay, fires starting, wood smoke and dried chiles. Yerba Buena's blacksmith supplies every iron item. But the iron was shipped in, no production in California.
He's showing me a hinge, a craft rough but solid. He'll fit it tomorrow. Everything is built one piece at a time. I want to reach the waterfront before sunset. There's a ridge near the pier with a clear bay view. Okay, there it is, San Francisco Bay at sunset, 1835. No bridge, no traffic, just water and light. I keep trying to picture this in 2025, the bridge, the ships, but it's too different, barely the same place. The whole Bay Area has maybe a few thousand people, including inland tribes, and the Bay is California's main highway. That gap's the Golden Gate, natural opening to the Pacific. In 1835, no bridge, just water and hills. I've been thinking about what defines this place in the 1830s. The pace. No rushing, everything takes its time.
The ships came for hides. They'll anchor for weeks waiting for ranchos to bring stock, then sail 18,000 miles home. Okay, sun's going down fast. I need to get back before dark. There's no street lights, just firelight from inside. It's a guitar. The Californios loved music. Even in a tiny settlement, someone plays on a Tuesday night. He's actually quite good. Back at the tavern, the settlement's only public place. After dark, it's the only spot for company. I get it. Beans, chiles, tortilla, no fork, just scoop with the tortilla. Filling, good, and I've had no complaints all day. That's Yerba Buena. 50 people, adobe buildings, a pier, a tavern, the most beautiful empty bay. That's all. No light pollution, Milky Way clear from the square. In 13 years, it'll be one of the continent's wildest spots. It gets me. Nobody I met today, not even the land, knows what's coming. Just an ordinary Tuesday in California.
If you could visit pre-Gold Rush California, where would you go? A rancho, mission, or hills? Tell me in the comments.
Yerba Buena, 1835. The last quiet version of San Francisco. See you on the other side.